Welcome to my house. It is a perfectly normal home in Georgia. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and depending on which floor you are on, it is either trying to kill me or keep me alive. See, this house was not built for someone in a wheelchair, but my parents decided that was not going to stop them. My dad has spent years turning parts of this place into something I can actually use. Grab bars, a ramp for my power chair, all kinds of modifications that make the upstairs livable. But the downstairs is still the Wild West. So today I am giving you the full tour, the good, the bad, and the parts that are actively plotting against me. Let us begin. First, the good stuff, because my family deserves credit before I start roasting this house. My dad built me a full-size ramp, not one of those flimsy portable ones, a real ramp, big enough for my power chair. This man looked at the house and said my son is getting in and out of here without fighting a step every single time, and he built it. That ramp is one of the best things about this house. It means I can get in and out independently without having to transfer out of my chair and risk my life on a single step. My dad is retired. He did not have to do any of this, but he did, because that is what family does. They see a problem and they fix it, even when the problem is an entire house. Upstairs is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean grab bars. They are everywhere. Bathroom, hallway, anywhere I need to hold on to something, my dad put a bar there. These are not decorative towel racks that rip out of the wall when you look at them wrong. These are real grab bars, bolted in, anchored, built for a grown man with no balance to hang on to for dear life. My mom and dad looked at every spot where I might need to grab something, and they handled it. The upstairs bathroom has bars next to the toilet, bars near the shower. I can get in there and do what I need to do without feeling like I am one sneeze away from a disaster. Upstairs is the safe zone. Upstairs is where my parents said, "Not in this house, you are not falling." Downstairs is a different story entirely. Now let me take you downstairs, specifically the downstairs bathroom. This is where things get interesting. There are no grab bars down here, no modifications, no nothing, just me and whatever I can get my hands on. And what I can get my hands on is the sink counter. That counter is my best friend and my gym equipment all in one. When I need a bathroom break downstairs, I transfer out of my chair. I grab onto that counter, and I do what I call shuffling. It is not walking. Walking implies some kind of grace or coordination. This is shuffling. Feet barely leaving the floor, hands death gripping the counter edge. Moving inch by inch like I am trying to sneak past the bathroom without it noticing me. The whole thing is basically a jungle gym routine. Grab the counter, shovel to the toilet. Grab the counter again, shuffle back. Every bathroom break is a full workout. I want you to picture this. You are standing in a small bathroom. You have zero balance. Your legs work, but they do not cooperate with each other. The toilet is 4 feet away, and it might as well be 4 miles. Your only lifeline is a sink counter that was designed to hold a soap dispenser, not a human being. And you have to make this trip multiple times a day, every single time. That is my downstairs bathroom experience. I have turned it into a system at this point. Left hand on counter edge. Right hand slides forward. Shuffle left foot. Shuffle right foot. Do not let go. Whatever you do, do not let go of that counter. Because if I let go in that bathroom, there is nothing else to grab. It is counter or floor. Those are the only 2 options. I choose counter every time. The kitchen. This room has not been modified, and it shows. Half the cabinets are installed at a height that suggests the builder was 7 feet tall and hated short people. I cannot reach them from my wheelchair. I cannot reach them standing up. I would need a ladder, and we have already established that me plus height plus no balance equals headline news. There is a step stool in the kitchen that just sits there mocking me. Might as well put a trampoline in there, same level of danger. So I only use the bottom cabinets and the bottom shelf of the fridge. I have about 30% access to my own kitchen. The other 70% belongs to the tall people. My mom handles the upper cabinets. Without her, I would be eating whatever I can reach, which is mostly cereal and whatever somebody left on the counter. Cooking is a controlled disaster. The stove is standard height, which means when I transfer out of my chair to stand and cook, I am dealing with hot burners while having no balance. That is a combination no safety manual would approve of. I grip the counter with one hand and cook with the other. Every meal I make is technically a one-handed meal. I am a pirate in the kitchen. If I need something from the back burner, I have to reach across the front burners, which is exactly as safe as it sounds. I have burned myself more times than I can count. Not because I am careless, because this kitchen does not care about me. But I keep cooking, because I am not about to let a stove tell me what I can and cannot do. I have survived 3 strokes. I can handle a burner. Probably. Let us talk about doorways. The doorways in this house were built for people who do not have wheels attached to them. My chair fits through most of them, but barely. I'm talking centimeters of clearance on each side. I have scraped my knuckles on these door frames so many times, my hands look like I have been bare-knuckle boxing the house, and I am losing. The downstairs bathroom door is the worst offender. I have to angle the chair just right and commit. You cannot hesitate. You go in at full speed and hope for the best. If I get stuck halfway, I am just living in the doorway now. That is my new address. Welcome to my doorway. I have snacks. My dad fixed up everything he could upstairs, but you cannot widen a door frame without tearing out walls. Some battles even he cannot win. Here is something people do not think about. When you are in a wheelchair, your entire world is at a different height. Light switches are too high, thermostats are too high, the peephole on the front door is completely useless to me. Someone knocks and I have no idea who it is unless I open the door. Surprise! It is either the mailman or my last day on Earth. No way to know until I commit. The bathroom mirror downstairs is hung at standing height, so when I roll up to it, I see my forehead. That is it. Just forehead. I have been doing my hair based on what 30% of my reflection looks like. The other 70% is a mystery. I could have something on my face for hours. My family has to tell me. Sometimes I think they wait just to see how long it takes me to notice. They earn that right, honestly. They built me a ramp. They can have their fun. This house is basically 2 different houses stacked on top of each other. Upstairs is the accessible zone. Grab bars everywhere, wider paths. My parents made it work. When I am up there, I feel safe. I feel like the house is on my side. Then I come downstairs and it is the Wild West again. No bars, narrow doorways, the jungle gym bathroom, the kitchen that hates me. It is like living in 2 realities. The upstairs says, we love you and we made this safe for you. The downstairs says, good luck, figure it out. And honestly, both of those are part of my life. Some parts of your world get fixed. Some parts you just have to survive. The trick is knowing which is which and bringing your kung fu grip for the parts that have not been fixed yet. I joke about this house a lot, but I need to be real for a second. My parents did not have to do any of this. They are both retired. They could be relaxing. Instead, my dad is drilling grab bars into walls and building ramps. My mom is reaching the upper cabinets for me and making sure I have what I need. They looked at this house and said, we are going to make this work for our son. And they have. Not perfectly, not completely, but as much as they possibly can. The upstairs of this house is proof that people who love you will literally reshape your world to keep you safe. The downstairs is proof that some things still need work, but the fact that half this house has been modified by 2 retired parents with a drill and a whole lot of love, that means more than any ADA certification ever could. So, that is the tour. My non-ADA house. Half retrofitted by my parents with love and power tools, half still trying to take me out on a daily basis. If you are disabled and living in a house that was not built for you, I see you. If your family is the reason you can even function in your own home, I see them too. And if you are currently using a sink counter as a grab bar in a bathroom with no modifications, welcome to the club. We are out here shuffling and gripping and making it work one day at a time.
Hit subscribe if you want to see more. I have got plenty of stories about this house. It is not done with me, and I am definitely not done with it. This is Rolling Disaster. Half the house is on my team. The other half has not decided yet.